for TV, right? Um, the Lakers, you know what I'm saying, had a very important playoff game yesterday between themselves and the Houston Rockets. And historically, game threes are pretty important. I kind of remember the statistic, but I think something like over 70% of teams that win game three of a series go on to win the series. So it is pretty important. You know what I'm saying? That's a pivotal game in the series. Games three, games five, uh, those are very important games in a long, drawn out series. And you gotta give credit to LeBron James, man. Um, to play at this level in year 17 is unbelievable. And yeah, there are certain rule changes that help a guy like him out, but at the end of the day, still, you look at the people who were in the draft at that time, and there are very few remaining, like active players. Like who else other than Carmelo Anthony? And even Anthony's not at the same level he was, you know, 8 years ago. LeBron has slipped a little bit on the defensive end, although he did have 4 blocks in that magnificent quarter. I think it was third quarter. But LeBron, you know what I'm saying, could have had a 50-point night last night, 29 in the first half. But he, as LeBron is wont to, he got others involved. I mean, that's the cliche on him, right? He always gets others involved. And the Lakers made some very important stops down the stretch of that game to prevent a Rockets rally. And his 29 points in the first half, eventually evolving to 36 points. Um, you know what I'm saying? So this is the thing, man. LeBron has a significant advantage in this series, man. Like aside from the fact that he's being matched up now against a team that really can't contain him, and because the fact that the Rockets are playing small ball, this allows LeBron James to be able to go to the hole with reckless abandon. And yesterday he was hitting his outside shot. So when LeBron is actually knocking down that outside shot, that makes LeBron that much more dangerous. Then you have to get up on him and what I'm saying, play him for the jumper and the shot. And then that's when he can use the quickness that he still has to be able to. Well, he don't really needs that advantage. He could just go down like a bull and put his head down and charge like a bull and trying to shop, and either he's going to score or get fouled or whatever. But I'm starting to wonder now if this series might only go 6 games. I do think Houston's going to win the next game. I think they're going to tie the series up. And if they do tie the series up, then game five will be critical. To me, Houston has to win game five. I think if Lakers go up 3-2, I have this sinking feeling that they're going to win game six and win the series. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why. I just feel like Houston has to win these next 2 games. Um, Russell Westbrook had a great bounce back game. He had 30 points, I believe, on 30 or 24 shooting. But other people didn't really get involved. James Harden had a nice game, but we didn't see the contributions from Eric Gordon offensively that we have been seeing. Tucker was a little bit more quiet, and that's it. Um, the Lakers won, man, and the Lakers have been adjusting to the Rockets lineup, playing smaller. And the only problem that the Lakers have at times is that, not the only problem, but one of the only real major problems they have is that they sometimes turn the ball over too much. Um, but, honestly, man, the MVP of this series has been LeBron, man, so far. So I guess this is a good time to be a LeBron fan. So that's all I got to say, man. But yeah, shout out to LeBron James. He also set a record. He broke Derek Fisher's record for what was it, most career playoff victories. Um, 100 and, or, I don't like that record though because it kind of assumes that he's a coach. I know what they're saying, like games that he played in where his team won. It's 163. The prior record I think was 162 by Derek Fisher. But I mean, whatever. It's a record, I guess, right? So tell me what you guys think.